Thank y'all for coming out and supporting the arts. Y'all don't really know how much this means to us. We need people to sing to because we're going to do it anyway, even if nobody listens. Like Mr. Lucas said, my name's Jonathan McQuay. I was born in Jonesboro, lived about 10, 11 years here. Moved down to Bay. That's where the drawl comes from, in case y'all wondering. Can't help it, sorry. But I come from a long line of cotton pickers. My grandfather was a sharecropper. My daddy was a cotton picker. My uncle and aunts, they was all cotton pickers. Dirt, as poor as dirt, but salt of the earth people. And I was talking with my uncle one time, and he was talking about this flood that happened back in, it was mid-'60s, late 60s. I always forget the year. Up around the Cache River area. Flooded everything out. The only place that was dry was a little general store up on a hill, owned by a man named Joe Lemieux. So needless to say, that's the place everybody had to get to. Everything else was underwater. So this song's about rain. It's about wind. It's about getting in a boat with your 12 brothers and sisters and getting to high ground. Joe Lemieux and people like him save lives. On the boat ride to Joe Lemieux's, Daddy's soothing Mama's blues. Lord, the rains came and then they stayed. I picked cotton all my life by my backwoods family side. Now the river's up, the holler washed away. Daddy's dodging jammed up sloughs, searching for that San Lemieux, where the beans are hot and the coffee's fresh. Mama's praying out her soul for the good Lord to come forth, bring us peace and help us pass this test. But sometimes the rain falls, sometimes the wind blows, sometimes the dark comes, sometimes the faith goes, sometimes the way is long, sometimes your feet get tripped. Sometimes that helping hand feels like it's heaven sent just for you. With our John boat cinched up tight, all us young'uns took a flight into Joe's. Good Lord, what a crowd. I saw neighbors huddled close, trusting in the Holy Ghost. When the preacher read, he didn't start out loud. He said, Joe is now our muse in this holy house Lemieux, and we'd be well served if we gave our thanks. All my sisters bowed their heads as the book of Psalms was read, and a calming peace moved within our ranks. Sometimes the rain falls, sometimes the wind blows, Sometimes the dark comes, sometimes the faith goes. Sometimes the way is long, sometimes your feet get tripped. Sometimes that helping hand feels like it's heaven sent. Sometimes the rain falls, sometimes the wind blows, sometimes the dark comes, often the faith goes. Sometimes the way is long, yeah, sometimes your feet get tripped. Sometimes that helping hand feels like it's heaven sent just for you. Just for you. Thank you. Sometimes that rain falls, the wind blows, the rain comes and stays and floods everything else away. You just pack your stuff up, get in a boat, go to higher ground, dig another well. We're going to let Mr. Anthony Garner sing one now. You got one for us, brother? Y'all give it up for Mr. Anthony Garner.
Oh, yeah, I'm a little taller than that. It's all right. All right, so my journey in music started when I was a child, but it got kind of dropped off for a lot of reasons. And then I picked it back up whenever substance abuse and heartbreak had pretty much taken over my life, and I'd really lost who I was as a person. I'd say about 4 years ago, I wasn't quite back to myself, but I began the journey there. And I wrote this song. It's about a girl. It's kind of about how life was when I met her, and then how life was after she was gone. And it's been my building block. It'll also be the title track on my very first album, which I will be cutting this week in Salina, Tennessee. I'm really excited. So without going on anymore, this is a song called Revelation and Relapse.
Between revelation and relapse, that's where I found you. And now that you've left me with all this sinning and healing to do, well, the smoke and the liquor helps the dark days to shine. And the pain that bites through the haze is bringing my next line. I'd abandoned my demons and I started anew, but your love was a train wreck and I couldn't help backsliding too. Well, the pills and the powder that you brought to the game made the voice of the devil even louder when he called my name. I woke up one morning, I found out I'd been played. She'd taken everything but the dog, and the devil, he stayed. And he's sitting at the table, and he keeps carrying on, going on and on about you, wondering where the liquor has gone. Between revelation and relapse, that's where I found you. But if I keep walking that line, I'm surely doomed. But if I keep walking that line, I'm surely doomed. Revelation and Relapse. Thank y'all.
Beautiful. All right, everybody. Hey, I'm Hunter Eastin. I've got a few songs that going to sound a little personal, so you'll have to forgive me if we get into some uncomfortable territory here. But I think these guys just open up their heart a little bit, so we'll get through it. My music started in Jonesboro. I graduated from Nettleton and moved off for a number of years, worked some odd jobs here and there, joined the military for a little while. I know y'all have heard that saying, everybody says this, you make plans and then God can make plans for you. So I got sent back home on crutches and had to have a hip surgery, and so I didn't play music for quite some time, and then I was stuck on the couch for, well, I played at home, but I was stuck on the couch for a good 8 months, just waiting to heal up. And so I had a lot of time to write and just fiddle around with the guitar, and that was really the best therapy that I had throughout all of that. So started playing earlier this year again out live and met these great guys, got involved with Local Fest, and that's what led me here tonight, and I'm really, really glad to be here. So I appreciate y'all listening. This song is called Sunbeams and Pipedreams, and this was written on the couch. I was trying to think of nicer things. Think I'll go out west again and find a good old girl. Think I'll learn to drive a truck and I'll drive around the world, running on sunbeams and pipe dreams, playing through your radio, running on Big Star and Jim Beam. I've got a long way to go. Think I'll drink a big old beer and walk into the woods. Guess 'cause I'm from Arkansas, I just figured that I should. I'm running on sunbeams and pipe dreams, playing through your radio. I'm running on Big Star and Jim Beam, and I got a long way to go. Maybe I'll say my last goodbyes. They go on and on and on and on. Follow me down to the place where all the good stuff grows. The wind is always at my back, I don't care which way it blows. I'm running on sunbeams and Pipedreams, playing through your radio. I'm running on big stars and Jim Beam. Hell, I got a long way to go. Thank you, guys. What you got, Jonathan?
I got a couple. I've always been told don't start out a set with a slow or a sad song. Sorry, there's 3 of them, y'all. What a song, Mr. Hunter Eastin. Man, that's going to be running through my head all night. I'm going to lose sleep over that thing. That's good. So I told you I was a cotton picker. I wasn't, thank God. Actually, I went and chopped cotton for about 4 hours one day and looked up the crew that was working with. They was about 2 rows ahead of me, so I went home and learned how to sing. Another thing besides being a McQuay, or being a sharecropper is a McQuay. If you're a McQuay, you play the guitar, you play the bass, you play the drums, you write or you sing, or you do all of the above. So, it's a song about my Uncle Phil, and kind of me too. He left home at 15 years old. Started playing in the bars with my daddy. He was my daddy's drummer at 15. It was the 60s, different world, y'all. That's just his kind of life. It's my kind of life. This here song, it's kind of life. Raising crops, raising cane, raising doubt to his family's name. Just a simple boy raised up in that Delta mud. Working hard all day long. Dirt and sweat was his daily song. But when night fell, that neon glow called hard. So at just 15, he packs his things, captures faith and spreads his wings. 'Cause he needs cash to teach him how to walk the line. Little Waylon, captive rose in paradise. A dose of possum to teach him all about love's blues. Alan Jackson to sing about that duty suit. Old Bocephus will show him how to wear them boots. Merle Haggard done taught him about his fighting side. That's his kind of life. "50 years down the road, sitting in for his millionth show. With a hardened heart, he gets through a set somehow. Taking notes, not quite first row. With starry eyes, says that rebel boy. It's like he was till he let life take hold. So his little spark becomes a glow. He digs down deep and steals a show. 'Cause he needs cash to teach him how to walk the line. Little Waylon, captive rose in paradise. A dose of possum to teach him all about love's blues. Alan Jackson to sing about that duty suit. Old Bocephus will show him how to wear them boots. Merle Haggard done taught him about his fighting side. Yeah, that's his kind of life. That's my kind of life. That's their kind of life. Ain't that your kind of life? Thank you very much. I got a couple songs streaming everywhere. You get your music. Y'all can check me out, Jonathan McQuay Music on the Facebook and everything else. Now, Mr. Anthony Garner, he's got a little Facebook page. Y'all get there to Anthony Garner Music. Hunter Eastin Music. Yeah, we doing things. Mr. Anthony Garner is going to Salina, Tennessee, Monday. Monday? You going Monday? Monday. I know you said I'm saying it again. That's all right. They can hear it again. They forgot. It's been 3 sad songs before. I mean, gosh.
That's true.
Mr. Anthony Garner.
All right, so here's the deal. When Jonathan dies at 50, that song's mine. Just say it.
You think I'm
like,
make 50?
I don't want you to die. Like, I'm not saying that. But like,
hallelujah, I'm making 50, y'all.
there's musicians and songwriters in the room, so whenever he turns 50, it's mine. Get over yourselves. All right, this is a song. I guess we're going to go chronological order, kind of. When I started the musical journey again, like I said, 4 years ago, I started writing what will essentially be the beginnings of said album. This is kind of the next one in order. This is a little bit more upbeat song. That's the only reason I'm playing it. It's not a favorite, but it needs some practice. This is a song called Drink It On Away.
Well, lately I've been pissed off at my drinking, smoking, snorting, cheating ways. All the things I swore I'd quit but didn't, and then I couldn't beg her to stay. Since she's gone, I figured Mama didn't raise no quitter, what can I say? Tired of laying around here feeling like this, I'm gonna drink it on away today. Well, she ripped my heart out of my chest, took off with a man out west last May. Put my sanity to the test, on lessons learned it's best not to stray. And the only date I've had in months is karma, and she always makes me pay. Even though I'm damn sure it'll be here tomorrow, I'm gonna drink it on away today. Well, they say time heals all wounds, and this too will pass someday. After all this, I just got one question. Who the hell is they? Well, they need to be more specific. This heart ain't gonna risk it, no way. Even though I'm damn sure it'll be here tomorrow, I'm gonna drink it on away today. Even though I'm damn sure it'll be here tomorrow, I'm gonna drink it on away today. Drink it on away, thank y'all. There's supposed to be one of those guitar soloist people in that big long music break.
This would be a good segue because I wrote this song, I think, living my life a little too closely to that song. So, this song I actually never performed live. I just wrote this a couple weeks ago, and somewhere within the last few weeks. But I've never introduced this, and I warned y'all things might get a little personal. But this song's called "The Devil in Mine," and I wrote this song. I'll just flat out say it. I was in the hospital a couple weeks ago, and was in the critical care unit, and did not end up there through anyone's fault but my own. Self-destructive, dumb behaviors, and a little bit of alcohol involved. And if you listen to these songs, you'd think we were the world's biggest bandits up here. But this song truly is something that I wrote kind of after the fact, where I was able to step back and get a little perspective on the situation. And I've decided for myself I don't have any future drinking all that Busch Light and anything of that nature. But I'm glad that I went through it and that I'm here tonight to play this song. So, yeah, this song's called "The Devil in Mine." I hope you guys like it. Another sleepless night, worked late, now I ride letters about dropping off the earth. Another room of smoke that'll play to keep from broke. Though I'm already there, I certainly swear it's always the same old thing. The devil inside these pills and wine. Oh, it's breaking my heart, mending my head on another bad good night. Well, it's up for some, down for us, always hung on rope high. Some men seem to hold God's hand, but I've had the devil in mind. Another endless song I've been thinking about too long. Won't put me out before the night is gone. Another dream of you, it'll stay the whole day through. Though I hope that it fades, I think it'll stay. It's always the same damn thing. Devil inside these pills and wine. Oh, it's breaking my heart, mending my head on another bad good night. Well, it's up for some, down for us, always home on rope high. Some men seem to hold God's hand, but I've had the devil in mind. Some men seem to hold God's hand, I've had the devil in mind. All right. Thank y'all. Appreciate it.
This next song I had the privilege of writing with my Uncle Phil McQuay. He had this song wrote down in his head for 20 years, never took pen to paper, until I finally went over to his house a few years ago, sat down. We had a couple drinks and got it out. Back to being McQuay's, being cotton pickers, musicians. So that neon glow calls to us. The stage calls to us. We just got to get to it. That's just all there is to it. So I wrote this with my Uncle Phil McQuay about every one of us musicians up here, Mr. Lucas Clontz out there, Mr. John Spencer out here. All these guys that come out here on Friday night, faded jeans, trying to keep a dying dream alive, singing to you in the honky tonks. They call us honky tonk heroes. That's the wrong chord. I'll get it in a minute. There it is. Reflection in the mirror shows a face lined with age. Hair's a little thinner, temples touched with gray. And he looks a little older than he felt just yesterday. So he does his best De Niro. He's a honky-tonk hero. Friday night in faded jeans, he steps out on the stage. Clinging to a dying dream, trying to hide his age. And the crowds are growing younger that show up to hear him play. And his record's number 0, 'cause he's a honky-tonk hero. He gave his life to music, Lord, the wild oats that he sowed. And the only good years that he ever had got worn out on the road. Nashville turned their back on him when the Grand Ole Opry sold. So now his record's number 0, 'cause he's a honky-tonk hero. After hours, some cheap motel, while she's taking off his clothes. Somewhere in the distance, a lonesome whistle blows, and his mind goes racing backwards as that amber current flows. But tomorrow's just another day for this honky-tonk hero. He gave his life to music, Lord, the wild oats that he sowed. but tomorrow's just another day for this honky-tonk hero. Until he wears his golden halo, he'll be a honky-tonk hero. Thank you very much. That's Honky Tonk Hero, streaming everywhere you get your music. Jonathan McQuay. Now here's Mr. Anthony Garner again.
So I missed what happened. Did you get another battery or what? Okay. I was just wondering. Well, man, I'm sorry that I gave you faulty batteries. Yeah, true. All right, so this is a song that I wrote when I realized that I like to drink in the daytime. And one day I was on my way to be a bartender at Ruby Tuesday. I was still playing music, but I still had to have a job at the time. And I had a hankering before I went into bartend that morning. And there was some summer shandy. It was about middle of May. I opened the refrigerator, which was a mistake, and there it was staring me in the face. And I decided to crack one open and drink it. And when I did, I had this thought to myself, my demons, boy, they are day drinkers, let me tell you. I know they are. All right, and then it kind of hit me. I was like, whoa, that would be kind of a cool song. So then not long after that, I kind of went home and started playing around with a little bit of a cowboy rhythm in D, and then next thing you know, you got this song. My guitar does not want to be here today, and I apologize for that. But we're about there. So this song is called My Demons Are Day Drinkers.
My demons, they are day drinkers, chain smokers, they're overthinkers. My friends, the cheats and liars, their vices, they get me higher. But every step I take is next to the flame. One wrong move in the devil's game. He knows your mind, your heart, and your name. My demons are day drinkers all the same. And my habits, they undermine sobriety, of any kind. Release me from the chains I hold, as these devils may leave me in the cold. But every step I take is next to the flame. One wrong move in the devil's game. He knows your mind, your heart, and your name. My demons are day drinkers. My demons are day drinkers. My demons are day drinkers all the same. My demons are day drinkers. Thank y'all very much.
All right, guys. I figured I might as well bring at least one happy song. I don't want to play depressing stuff straight through for y'all. So, I wrote this song a couple years back when the whole world was kind of going haywire. Planes were all put to a screeching halt, and this song is called Puerto Vallarta. I thought, man, if I could be anywhere in the world, I just want to be on a beach. I don't want to watch the news. But this song is kind of like a Trojan horse. Because if I tell on myself, I really like a lot of just cheesy pop music. I don't know about y'all, but it's kind of like, something that, I don't know. I don't go around advertising a lot, but it's interesting. Yeah, you know. There's a lot of, hey, this goes back to like the Beach Boys, and that's not cheesy stuff, but pure pop music. You know what I mean? And so I've always kind of had a respect for that art, and I thought, well, why don't I just come up with a Trojan horse and write a pop song like that, but try to disguise it with my awkward style? So this is Puerto Vallarta. Puerto Vallarta, contigo, sex on the beach and my ties, you're making me crazy. Your body might save me. Zihuatanejo and Sayulita. If I die tonight, the speed might come and save me. Your body might save me. Santa Maria, I wanna see you. The night feels alive and this beat might come and save me. Your body might save me. Dance till the daylight, 'cause it feels right. If I die tonight, this beat might come and save me. Your body might save me. Puerto Vallarta, contigo, sex on the beach and my ties, you're making me crazy. Your body might save me. Zihuatanejo, Sayulita. If I die tonight, this beat might come and save me. Your body might save me. Thank you. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
You mean you write happy songs?
Every once in a great while.
Takes something good to get one, don't it? This next song I wrote, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 years ago. Streaming everywhere you get your music. It's about love. It's about marriage. It's about doing things our own way, and everybody thinks we're wrong for it. But you know what? That's how we live. Well, of all the crazy things I've seen in this world, babe, we're number one. Up and down love's roller coaster ride, girl, it's awful fun. Back and forth, but side by side, tiptoeing, not losing stride. We give everything we've got to give. That's how we live. That's our song. Doing things our own way to prove everybody wrong. We go left when they say right. Running through the darkness, 'cause we both see the light. Well, life sure takes the love it gives. That's how we live. Ooh. Well, we've been through some pretty nasty storms. We keep furling sails. Old boat is leaking water like a sieve, so we both grab our pails. What else you gonna do? Drown? Back and forth, but side by side, hand in hand, just living life. We give everything we've got to give. That's how we live. That's our song. Doing things our own way to prove everybody wrong. We go left when they say right. Running through the darkness, 'cause we both see the light. Well, life sure takes the love it gives. That's how we live. That's our song. Doing things our own way to prove everybody wrong. We go left when they say right. Running through the darkness, 'cause we both see the light. Life sure takes the love it gives. That's how we live. Ooh. To the center stage, love and marriage. Ah, ra da 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 da, ra da 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 da, da ra 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 ra, da ra ra. Ah, ra da 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 da, ra da 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 da. That's how we live, baby. Laugh. Love and marriage is a circus, y'all. But it's a show that you can't miss.
All right, this next song is about, I wrote this not even a year ago, just because it's been a while since I've written a song, and it's become one of my favorite ones to play. I used to say it was about Waylon Jennings, but it's not really about Waylon Jennings. It's more or less about drinking and, listening to music. Yeah. But I used to say it was about Waylon Jennings. This song's called Waylon and Whiskey on Ice.
It's about Waylon.
Not really. It doesn't talk about him at all. It doesn't. That's what the day I was like, hey, this song doesn't really talk about Waylon Jennings. I should probably quit saying that.
Cheers.
Well, today's another day that didn't go my way. Well, I've been working for what another man can spare. And though I can't afford the price, it makes everything nice when I've got Waylon and whiskey on ice. I gave up the hard stuff a long time ago, just to find out it didn't give up on me. Oh, but echoed and broken was Daddy's advice. Stick to Waylon and whiskey on ice. Now this town we call fate, it's all hurry up and wait. It builds you up and you're left out in the cold. Though not always my vice, I find my paradise in Waylon and whiskey on ice. Now through sorrow and grief we find little relief, but a tune with Kentucky in a glass. Now few things around here could ever suffice like Waylon and whiskey on ice. And I've got Waylon and whiskey on ice. Waylon and whiskey, thank y'all very much.
All right, guys. Another round of applause for these guys. That it's really an honor to be up here on stage with Mr. McQuay and Mr. Garner. It feels very affirming to be here with these guys. Well, appreciate it. Yeah, I appreciate everybody for coming out. And this is my last song. This is called Too Much and Not Enough, and I'm gonna sit back and listen to what they've got left. I think it's funny that they got all three of us, Lucas, and the organizers got all three of us up here on stage because I'm relating way too hard to these songs. So this is one more that to just hammer it home, I guess. But yeah, thank you guys so much for listening. My name's Hunter Eastin, and I really appreciate being here. Thank you. Ooh la, golly, what a day. Think I'll find a better way. Always saying we'll start next year. I don't think we'll find it here. Go to bed and get back up. Pour a little in your cup. It's just what we need to get through the day. I don't need much anyway. When the moment's right, is it ever right? When you've got too much and not enough. In the bread in the wild. I think I'll find a better time. I got mouths to feed, bills to pay. We get by somehow, anyway. When the moment's right, is it ever right? When you've got too much and not enough. When the moment's right, is it ever right? When you've got too much and not enough. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. Yeah, me and Anthony will be playing a Christmas special in West Plains. If anybody's out that way, it's actually not too far from here either. So, December 23rd? Yep. December 23rd? 22nd. Yeah, because you play with Nick on the 23rd. Yep. Get my wires crossed. December 22nd, Wages Brewing Company in West Plains.
Where are y'all at on the 23rd?
And on the 23rd, me and Nick Davis will be at Yes Dog right here downtown. So, yeah, looking forward to that. Thank you guys so much. Mr. McQuay?
I guess it's my turn to sing the alcoholic, screwed up part of me song. But this song right here, I think it happened for me anyway. I've been writing for almost 10 years now, I guess, going on 10 years. And you always, that ain't no good, and it's not good enough for radio. No, I ain't gonna sing that nowhere. But then there comes a song. When you're out, you're like, whew, I can write. I can do this. I can do it just like the guys in Nashville and L.A. and New York. And this was a great one. It's called High Time for Leaving. "3 a.m., stumbling drunk again. He lies passed out on the floor. Such a cold, lonely feel within. She don't think she can take anymore. So she packs up her suitcase, takes a breath, wipes a tear from her eye, says this living for nothing keeps you low, searching for the next high. But it's high time for leaving. After the love and the luster wears off, it's high time for leaving. Investing your all in a love that just never pays off. One more night in their bed alone, holding her pillow and seeing her face. No, he can't seem to let her go. Yes, he still smells her and feels her embrace. But along came another, promising comforts not found at home. Still he's waiting for something, a change in her heart, so he won't be alone. But it's high time for leaving, after the love and the luster wears off. It's high time for leaving, investing your all in a love that just never. It's high time for leaving, after the love and the luster wears off. It's high time for leaving, investing your all in a love that just never pays off. Thank you very much. Mr. Garner.
Okay, so this next one is kind of a sad one. I'm going to take my pick out of my mouth when I talk and try to be an adult. It's relatively new, so I'm going to use a cheat sheet that I probably won't need, but I'm going to use it anyway. This song is about a family member of mine who did not make it out of the substance abuse circle and is still currently residing on the streets of Baltimore. This is a song called Baltimore.
I've run out of rope, I've run out of time. My family's lost hope, long since my last dime. Well, the shit and the shambles I've made of my life are the fuel burned to ramble and the edge of my knife. Each day is a struggle. I fight to get by. Between the needs and the needle. I'm lost in the lies, and gone is the future. I'm locked in these chains, and I'm bound by a memory, and I'm a slave to the pain. Wanna go home, I wanna be free, but the dark of this city, it's all that I see. It's a song called Baltimore. Thank y'all very much.
What do you want to do? That's the last one you got, brother?
No.
No, him.
Oh, yeah, he's,
Let's see here. So McQuays are cotton pickers, musicians, honky tonk heroes. We stay married a long time usually. Some of us are truck drivers too. This is a song about a one night stand in the rain. Had a load to run to Dallas. Left in early morning rain. Didn't know what lay before me, no. Couldn't see oncoming pain. Drove all day, got tired and weary. Rain was pouring down still then. Sign up ahead said Dallas 55. So I thought I'd better stop and pack it in. Saw a young girl by the highway, battered suitcase by her side. Turned my flashers on and pulled off the road. Shouted back and offered her a ride. When she climbed up close beside me, I could see that she was soaking wet. So I offered her the comfort of my sleeper. The smile she gave I never will forget. Found a roadside rest and joined her. She said, I'm yours tonight, no questions asked. I don't want to think about tomorrow, no. You don't want to hear about the past. She said, you don't have to know who you're loving. You just have to hold me tight. Tonight we'll be one-time lovers. Tomorrow I'll be someone else's prize. Spent the whole night close together. Rain fell soft above our heads. Woke in the morning to a goodbye note. Felt the pain when I read what it said. She said, you don't have to know who you're loving. You just have to hold me tight. Last night We were one-time lovers. Tonight I'll be somebody else's prize. Thank you for your love and your kindness. Even though I never knew your name, if I live to be 100, I never will forget my one-time lover and me in Texas rain. In Texas rain, Texas rain, in Texas rain. Thank you very much. We're going to keep doing it until Mr. Lucas tells us to quit.
That's no lie. I really do have to pee. So this is a happy song, I guess you could say. I wrote this. It's about as happy as it gets. I wrote this when John Prine passed away. And this is a song about being happy with what you got, no matter what your circumstances are. And Mr. Prine was always very good at that. Long story short, this is about the best I could spin it, and I didn't want his view on the world to be lost with his death. This is a song called Happy Anywhere.
I don't know much about being happy. I know a hell of a whole lot more about being sad. You might think that attitude is crappy, but a mile in my shoes, that's a walk you've never had. I woke up with my eyes glued shut this morning. Between the lines and the shine, I've had my fill. But self-medication of them herbs and my coffee should alleviate the symptoms of the swill. And it's all about perspective when you know it. Each moment has a while to get there. Just stick close to the love and those who show it, and you'll make a home and you'll find happy anywhere. This life steals my joy, I can't pretend. Well, the nature of some humans I can't recite. I'm a punching out before the daylight's in. With my pets and my girl, she's home to hold me tight. And it's all about perspective when you know it. It takes life a while to get there. You just stick close to the love and those who show it, and you'll make a home and you'll find happy anywhere. And it's all about perspective when you know it. Each one of us, we've got a cross to bear. You just stick close to the love and those who show it, and you'll make a home and you'll find happy anywhere. And you'll make a home and you'll find happy anywhere. Happy anywhere. Thank y'all very much.